Yeah, it's me, it's me. It's the Oliver PTC uh, with a clear. What? Oh, fuck it, I don't know. If you can't tell, there has been a thing on a Patreon video in which I have changed the country. I've made just some new designs. I did some things. That's part of the behind the scenes that you don't get to see unless you pay me. It's obviously the channel colour, hot pink. I don't actually really know that much about the renown feature of this game. I don't often play that much. Play particularly long into it. I normally like playing a little thing, form a kingdom, form an empire or whatever, and then bada bing, bada boom. This is what I want. I want to become emperor. Oh, he's bisexual. Oh wait, I'm a child. I forgot. As much as I'm gay, I am still a child. But I am able to murder. How much have you got? You've got a fucking massive army. Yeah, this is gonna be annoying. Because I want that. I want his land. You've just got a lot of really powerful allies. I suppose you could say the same about me. No, we're actually gonna try and play kind of taller. He says while planning out an invasion. Yeah, we're gonna try and play taller. This is gonna be. I'm gonna fucking. Yeah, I've only got one ally, but he's a half decent ally. Okay. Oh, why did you have to be gay? Oh, I've become my mum. No, why did you, like... I want till you're an adult. Get married already. Yeah, sure, I'll show up to fucking Tabriz. It's my bro, my player heir, half-brother, vassal, and friend. I've been looking forward to this. I thought nearly pretending to fight, but suddenly there's blood in the dirt. Hits the ground with a grunt. The president standing above her moves to attack again. Oh my god! Are you sadistic? No, you're the coward. But you're gonna do something brave for once in your life because for some reason that doesn't get a thing. Don't fucking do it, yeah. As much as he's a coward, I'm not gonna play him like a coward. Trades and sports, some pebbles for currency. Okay, so I gave you a random artifact, I'm guessing. I actually kind of would rather that, because I want to have an artifact. The problem is it's... Profligate. Yeah, I don't want that. It does give me prestige though. You are prestige boy. Because hopefully you will reform the culture. But I spend prestige, so fuck you, I'm hiding. Oh, what fun I had. Oh wait, someone's here. Who could it be? Why are they down? I'll let you walk in slow motion. I'm not gonna do all of R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet. It's a cardiac explains it. Yes, indeed. Lord Rose, make my eye on this story because I was seeing by spending lavish meals and made a new friendship blossom. Do I want to join them? Court grandeur, or actually prestige. This is all I'm here for. I'm prestige boy. Child can't pay homage. Can't do anything. Being a child fucking sucks. Alright. Never-ending torment. This to stop. Alright, I'm gonna fight him. Fuck yeah! Beat the shit out of him. Now kill him. No. Demand his conversion. If he says no, kill him. Fuck it. You can have that. It's intimidated by me. I do want to kill him. He has no allies. Oh, thank fuck. With the help of Skeleton, I've achieved understanding of stewardship that far exceeds any of my peers. Tried over his expertise was the impossible thing, must be a stewardship. My friendship showed down now, lots of me want good things, but Sultan Oliver, you are a man now. I'm no longer charming. Oh, stewardship. I still want my I want my sister back. Right. I can hold court. Fuck it. Oh wait, sorry. Sitting on my throne, a gesture for my gods to open the doors of the hall of the stream, people violence, others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. At several moments, all movement in the chamber has ceased. All faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. Okay, we talk. The one who approached my throne is clearly a commoner. My lord, she begins her speech. I represent the local community of Aram. In the last few months, our cemeteries have been plagued with the disappearance of bodies. All had been dug up and left no trace. At first we feared wild animals or obscure powers at work, but then your own court physician, Roxana, was caught red-handed hauling the dead away for her experiments. Please put a stop to this blasphemy. What is that because I'm ambitious? It's a sad necessity. Arrest the grave robber. Nope. Roxana, just cut it off. No, why didn't you invite me? Oh, munificent Sultan Oliver. I am Menuhir, and I've travelled far to ask for your aid in fighting a great injustice. Don't ask why a Frenchman got to Iran. I am from Wales. How did I get to Iran? The man in front of me bows deeply before continuing with his well-rehearsed plea. My brother, a name I cannot pronounce in my normal accent, let alone a French one.
currently sits on the throne of Divine, but I am the true and rightful ruler of those lands.
Well, you see, he doesn't like me. You do like me.
If you to aid me in pressing my claim, I shall swear fealty to you and serve you loyally until the end of my days.
Yeah, fucking welcome. In a brief moment of silence, I see Beg Shariar snorting derisively before realising that it's his turn to speak. My liege, he says, giving him some precious time to finalise his thoughts before continuing. Smiles and laughter are a great indicator of a lively court. Thus I have a suggestion for someone who would make a great jester to entertain us, who could come visit. My liege, if I may, Atbeg Guret speaks up. Oh,
Liege, if I may,
Atbeg Guret speaks up from the sidelines.
A jester will ruin the sophisticated air of this court and replace its refinement with crude, infantine humour.
So I don't like either of you. I could make him a fool. If he doesn't like to laugh, we should... This is not a peasant's market. Jester has no place in the court. The last petitioner departs. Various courtiers follow them out of the room, having business to attend elsewhere. Others remain talking amongst themselves about recent proceedings. Soon the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. My business here is done. That's cool. I kind of like holding court. Now, we're married. Seduce? But I'm gay! I suppose. She's straight, so, sometimes we gotta do the things we don't like to do for the good of the nation. And by the things I don't like to do, I mean have sex with women. Okay. Is there anything here that helps make people... No. I don't think there's anything that really helps me make friends. Not make friends, but like... Ah. I'm tired, if you can't tell. Yeah, nothing that helps me, get cultural acceptance. Which is a shame. Can I petition my league for something? Give me a council seat, send me some bailiffs, fortify my borders. What does this do? Ooh, I could try and get a claim, then petition my liege to give it to me, because I don't have the cultural as much as I want prestige, I don't have the cultural acceptance anywhere near close enough yet. Yeah, what does this actually do? I don't really want to give him anything. I think that just makes him like me. Oh wait, I forgot. Why have one wife when I can have 4? Said the gay man. And I'm at war with... Oh, the guys that I was going to go to war with anyway. Hold on, wait for for the entire army to show up. Ew. I don't like the things being close. Ah, fuck it. If I die, I die. Just making sure there's no one that I don't want to die in there. Like my Chancellor, I don't want you to die, and I don't want my High Almoner and Alama. So yeah, I have to convert the bad Muslims into good Muslims. I don't really care what branch of Islam, just as long as they're I'm Sunni, aren't I? Yeah. Yeah, I'm Sunni. I think. Yeah. As long as we're Sunni. Okay. No. That was a bad fight. Oh no, you captured Amin, the peasant line. Okay. A treacherous atheist. Brilliant. Cynical, arbitrary, arrogant, and a thrifty clerk. Wow. I guess Silver Locket, because she's a fucking thrifty clerk. Fuck. My first impressions of my wife. Alright. I'm not leading the battlefield because I don't want to die. Who would be in charge then? It would be Alan, who is also gay. What fucking genes did the original Oliver Thomas Couch have that meant all of his kids turned out gay? All his surviving kids turned out gay. Look at him. Look at all them traits. He was so cool. He was completely fucking insane, but he was so cool. I should probably add more Minotaurans, but I prefer Orko. That was such a shit joke. That was a He-Man reference. I already know what you bring to the table with 400 men. Okay, you don't want something pious. Let's be entertained, because that always works. See? Always works. She doesn't like me. Which is bothersome. Maybe she'll like me more. Yes, because the concubines are blaspheming our marriage. I'll learn your language. Alright, next time I try to seduce her, I'll learn her language. I suppose it's probably hard for us. For me to convince her to sleep with me when she doesn't understand a fucking word I'm saying. I've laid with her. That's good enough. That's good enough. We had sex. I fucking hope my flatmates can't hear me through it. What language do you speak? Rachada, okay. I have to learn, like, an Indian language. Easy. Easy. Father books in your arms, that's a tough one. Stewardship, perhaps I will study it. I'll learn it. No, I'm giving it out to my subjects. Alright, fine. Welcome to the court. I wait patiently, and soon usher before me. He kneels in deference, offering nothing but his oath to faithfully serve my vassal. I ask him to rise, confirm my satisfaction and his rights to the lands he rules in my stead. Oh, I literally just gained prestige and fucking renown. That's pretty cool. Oh, my counsellor died because he was fucking old. Why is no one good at stewardship? Well, you're good at stewardship. But you're and you're about to become my vassal, so make sure the Persians are happy. I should have fucking done Dynamite instead of Persian, just because Persian has the cooler fucking name. Esteemed hospitality. Does Welsh have that? No. Fine poetry, concubines, Highland warriors, longbow competitions, and maritime mercantilism. Yeah, sure. I could diverge, make fucking New Welsh. I'm not making New Welsh. I'm merging Welsh and Iranian. If it's the last fucking thing I do. It does get more because there's not a lot of Welsh people in my realm. When does it start? Yearly? Okay, that's kind of fucking slow. Fuck yes! My wife's pregnant. Do you know what that means? That means a new ally. That's all children are to me. They are. Nearly. Yeah, but where's... Can we ally? No. Why can't I ally with you? You know my sister. I'm first in line for a lot of titles. Sure. I'll give you money. Are they literally just gonna fucking sit in this capital city? Fuck it. Something about missing shots you don't take or something. So that's the sentiment sort of right down for. What happened? Did my guy just fucking leave? What a prick. My soldiers died so he could get that title, and then he fucks off. What a prick. I can, but I'm not attracted to women. Incest is taboo and we are family. Oh well. Oh, I suppose I can't make any woman my lover. Because I'm not attracted to women. God. He's got to do it though, for his duty. You may not like it, but you gotta have sex with women. Wow, he's famous. Lomo. Okay. India's doing stuff. Ah, daughter. Well, I'm obviously going to name you after everyone's... fuck's sake, my caps lock on. Everyone's favourite member of this family, Skeletor. Although you're not as good as the original Skeletor, and I am marrying you off to the highest bidder. I didn't expect you to accept that. Okay, now how does my... They are still stronger than me, by a fair whack. But I can claim to... Okay, so I don't control enough land for that, but... Wait. One thing I do have... Oh yeah, I forgot I killed that guy. If I get meritocracy, can you claim throne scheme against your liege? I mean, it's not what I intended to do with you, but it would be a pretty nice boon to my nation. Go from a mere sultan to, I'm guessing, well, he's just a sultan. Do I seriously go from sultan to sultan? That's kind of fucking boring. Or is part of that the title? Is part of this? I don't actually know. There's too many... I'm sorry. There are too many names. Alright. Because we've got some people... I was going to try and edit the faith as well, wasn't I? Create a... Oh yeah, I was going to create... Sorry that I've gone quiet. I'm trying to this. It's worth a shot. Also, if some people don't particularly like this guy, they might join me. Yay! I can talk to my wife! What a novelty. You know what? No, I can't. I'm not giving you any of my titles that I don't want you to. Can I not declare war with his claims? $133 men. That's my... Yeah. It might have been the guy died. The previous ruler. and that scuppered things. No, I don't need my allies for this. There's a pond for carps you're interested in. I could build you a terrific one where we'll build one. Okay. Question. Are carps really a thing in Iran? I can't imagine. Because when I think of carp, I think of like more like koi carps is my immediate thought. Which is obviously in Japan, hence why I scrolled over to the right. But like I don't actually want to, for fuck's sake, negotiate release. Oh my god, you don't have any money. What's the point in kidnapping you? Fine. I'll just take your land, I guess. Does that mean I now have Armenian land? Yes, okay. Sorry if you don't like that sound. I'm not gonna convert to fucking Armenian. But I could create a new Muslim faith. But that requires a fuck ton of piety. How do I gain piety? How do Muslims get piety? Be temperate, generous and just. If you don't have enough wives, you actually get a piety penalty, I believe. Yes. Same-sex relations are accepted. Okay. Okay. Adultery is shunned. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Only men. Teachings of the Prophet. What can I do? Yeah, we're not... Oh, look at him. Look at my little friend. Convert. Convert for me. He has a hook on me, I have a hook on him. Sorry, this isn't very dramatic. This might be one of the more boring videos, if these videos could get more boring. Yeah, we will not become lovers, but I can sleep with her and make her have more kids. This is all I want, is more kids. This is the problem with having gay people. I will only marry skeletal matrilineally. See, and the only person that's willing to marry her is, well, the strongest person is weak. I shall not let my dear Skeletor. She's 32 and has... Alright, no, that one, sure. Oh no, I don't care anymore. Yes! Picked something good. Got her pregnant. This is all I care about. Pregnancy. Pregnancy means wait, actually, yeah, because you know how Islam is. Everything goes to the men. Which sucks. Which is why I want to change it and give things to the women. So everyone thinks that I would be grandeur level 1. But I'm actually much higher than that. I'm the 21st best. Oh fuck, the Seljuks are the top. France, England. A different Seljuk. Pagan, Hungary. I'm just below Denmark, just above Galicia, Volhynia. How the fuck can I say things better than Galicia, Volhynia when I can speak Russian? But if I was to start a claimant faction, can I pick myself as the claimant? Because oh no, actually I haven't finished claiming the throne yet. An Armenian man from Swenik has come to petition me for increased representation in my government. We are all such jobs, and I think we communicate government. One of our own people so I've placed in your administration. Right, where the fuck is Swenik? It's this one. Who rules? A guy that doesn't like me. And is Kurdish. If I know anything about the Middle East, it's that no one likes the Kurds. There you go. You won't like something pious, Eastwinders. It was great, wasn't it? Okay, you don't have enough money. Oh, I can change contracts. Because you do kind of owe me one. What do I want? I'll protect your religious rights. For more of things. I think that's actually a somewhat fair deal. You give me more levies and tax. And I can't convert you to the fucking true faith. Yeah, I'll make a new religion. And yeah, it will be like friendly or something. Christian syncretism. I could go for the like some weird Jesus and others may not have been a true thing. It's still an outstanding and virtuous figure. I could just make a weird fucking fusion religion where we are simultaneously we are Muslim, but we also love Jesus. So this is what it's like Crusades essentially. Do I want like Crusades, especially because I'm also thinking for the future. So I'm thinking, when I take this to EU4, what do I want? No, I don't want hedonism. Gnosticism. Gnostic and dualist faiths. I could. I'd probably pick something that makes it not fucking expensive, considering how much piety things cost. Make everyone wanna fuck. It's hard not to pick that. It's hard not to make sex the pleasures of the flesh are sublime in a way that transcends other earthly experiences, bring us closer to the divine. We should glorify our sexual desires and seek opportunities for us to fulfill. Fuck it, we're making Slanesh. I think the rose would fit that actually pretty well, as much as we are, you know. Oh, I mean, we are proud Muslims, but we're also fine with the Christians, and obviously the religious colour would be hot pink, because that's my thing. Like... Okay, how old are you, Oliver? You're 20. I've decided... I know this is probably, like, really fucking bad. Can I not make you the... I want to make you the theology guy. Can I not change it? Do I have to wait to change it? Oh, thank fuck I had a son. Let's husband dearest, perhaps you would name him Mahapal after your serene acquaintance. I don't know who that is. Fuck it, yeah. That's his name. He's smart. That's always good. And 4K is pretty good. Yes. No, you shall be educated in the way of the faith by my half sister. Now, which one is the one? What is the religious one? It's books. This is, okay. I know this guy is supposed to... I'm gonna try and turn Oliver into the guy of... that reforms the faith. But, you know, it's always good to have a backup plan. How's my power look compared to the Seljuks now? It's still superior. Now, if light armoured longbowmen, onagers... I should probably have some horses. Right. I also like how it's a holy war. Are you actually... Oh, you are Muslim. Okay, good. I'm not just fucking a traitor to my people. What are you then? You're... Hindu. Not even gonna try and pronounce that. Why did I pick? Why did me, someone who is very white, decide, yes, of course, I shall play in Iran, and I shall ally India. Bati, isn't that a fucking food dish? Hold on, wait. Can I petition you for piety? No, because we worship different faiths. What a shame. Sistan! I know Sistan. It's the arch rival of Transoxiana. Okay, apparently you're really good. You have a fair few book points. That is like the only thing, but you've got book points. But you don't have as many book points as my book boy. No. Last one, then I want to be alone. Yay. Not being overwhelmed by stress. Thanks, Alan. Hold on, wait, we're both gay! Can I sleep with my brother? Wait, he's 19? Is too young to view you as anything else? He's 19. He's an adult. We can now jihad! Oh wait, did the... Has there even been a crusade? I know they said that they could, but like... If they have, I haven't got news about it, which would be unfortunate. God, the Holy Roman Empire looks shite. Poland's looking good. Lithuania is nowhere near what it should be for EU4. I have paid so little attention to Europe, and the next game is called Europa Universalis. This is... France, are you at war with the Holy Roman Empire? No, you're at war with Brittany. That's what that white is. Fuck yeah, another baby. We're going back over here. We're going back to the promised land of Iran. Iran so far away. And I ran all night and day. It's getting higher because I've got a better guy in charge. It's fine. We're gonna... Recent changes +1 from events. Ooh. We're a 10th of the way there. Fuck, for some reason I really want to watch, this is gonna sound weird. I want to watch Adachi and Shimomura again. If you know what that anime is, it's probably not what you'd expect from someone like me. Because I'm not like the most... I don't imagine a lot of you see me as a particularly, you know, romance-focused person. But I am. Chieftain of Mate. Is this seriously what we're after? You're after that? The door to the birthing chamber opens. I am not greeted by smiling midwives and a crying babe, but instead Sultana Nanaki's heart-wrenching wails. I am so sorry, my lord. The midwife does not look me in the eye. In her arms is a tiny covered bundle. Your daughter, she is in heaven now. Oh. It's fine. We can just have another one. I've realised actually if I do the equal doctrine, then my daughter might actually be the one that's put in charge instead of my son. Oh, that one. Yes. Excellent roast, one of my favourite tomorrow. But it's merrily goes and my beloved can be delectable. That's what I saw about servants, more imported teas now. I think I should let them be. Even more court grandeur. But what I actually care about is an inspiration. Decent, I don't care, just write me a book. The book will be about stewardship. Learning... yeah, actually, write one about stewardship. I'm a monetary genius, despite the fact that all I currently care about is religion. Actually, maybe... just like reminiscing over that guy I murdered. I don't appreciate the gift, but I cannot. Something truly unique, though. You're arrogant. So something dedicated to her. I don't know. Piss. My factory is surrounded by scrolls and manuscripts, fiercely filled with praise, and there's so many areas of stewardship that are worthy of my attention. Laws, trade, money, I don't even know where to start. What does you muse for? What does you muse for? What muse do you for? For muse do you? How are we losing? We outnumber them by a fair little margin there. Where's everyone else? There's 4,000 there, which I'm guessing are yours. No, you 2,000 from you. Oh, I guess 2,008. Alright, where's the other 800? There's like 1,000 people missing here. Because I've only got 1,200. Just... Yes! That's all I wanted. I wanted to capture there. I don't know why I turned into the Joker there. Not even like the good Joker. I turned into who was it that played that Joker? The one in... He's now playing Morbius. He's the one in that Suicide Squad, not the newer one, not the better one. He's from the old one. My friend has a massive crush on him because, you know. Corsia, Begum Golnans shows me a page full of unfamiliar symbols, insisting on its legibility. I've developed a written language specifically for the women of the court, since that is mostly taught to men. If you allow, I'll begin teaching the ladies at once. Hell yeah. Loves women, this guy. One of my guards approached me with my concubine Tamara in his chain training behind her. I caught Tamara in the process of sensitive information. It's foreign spies in Mahra. What should we do with her? I'm not cutting off her head. I shall forgive her because I'm nice like that. and with that I shall force you to convert to my religion. Hag-lucky peasants, my lord, I beg of you, me lord, I beg of you for help. A monster prowls in the mountain of Royan, killing cattle and farmers alike. Few have seen it, but the mangled remains of its poor victims leave no doubt. Clearly a huge lion, as bloodthirsty as few have ever seen. Please send your strongest hunters and save us from its voracious jaws. Yeah, here's some gold, kill it. My business here is done. Damn it, that costs piety. That's what I can do. Go on a pilgrimage. I mean... yeah, let's go to Medina. I mean, when my dad went on a pilgrimage, he died on the while he was out there and left me in charge of the fucking country. As I prepare for my journey and I'll travel safely under the protection of Allah. While I go with gold, my realm must wait however long I may be gone. Yeah, it's fine. I got Allah on my side. Is there a faction against me? Oh, peasants rabble. Wow. My pursuit of the Seljuk Empire is not driven by mere lust for power, but because I'm the only one who can bear the enormous responsibility. Even Sultan Al-Muzam Ayaz seems to acknowledge this, as he grants me increasingly important tasks in service to the realm. Soon I might as well be ruling the Empire all in name. Yeah, I don't care about the stress. I don't know if this claim dies with me. And my fellow pilgrim, the man who preaches compassion and fellowship until he reaches the top of heathens. One evening around the campfire, loudly declares them to be abominable monsters in the eyes of Allah, deviants and child murderers all. Oh, sorry, I should do the, my preacher voice. Abominable monsters in the eyes of Allah, deviants and child murderers all! Most people avert their eyes when he looks at them. Tonight I was not quick enough. Do you agree, oh Sultan? They're not all that bad, because that actually helps me. Just because, I have some heathens. Find here, body style at Great Mosque of Al-Madinah. As the Ulma offers me blessings, I reflect on everything that's happened for Allah to bring me here in this moment of time. I have walked the holy path. Damn. 300 piety. And, because I'm Muslim, what's this? By Allah, woman, leave me alone. Peaceful answers by Ace and the yelling as she storms the court with Tamar quickly follows but stops when she sees nice peace and I'm trying to help her since I have experience that may improve her work. Convince. Fuck. What? A patriarch? Okay. Some Jesus guy, a religious fool. Wow. That has leprosy is willing to help me get that throne. Because he's your liege. Okay. My journey's been a long one. I've finally come home again. With much remains the same, something's changed in how the imams and ulmas treat me. I've undergone the journey of a holy man and sister, if they change something, I can see it in myself or not. It is good to be holy. Only the clergy can interpret these signs. You don't want anything pious. The entertainment ones always work. This is also what I want, because I can also do this. The Haji. I don't know how to pronounce this, because I can go to the Al-Kaaba, but I do need money for that. You increase counting control. I know I'm probably pronouncing I'm pretty sure it's Shervan, but I prefer saying Shervan. Right, lay with it. Please have a fucking kid. I bump into the right side. Shouldn't be doing this. I've hit a wall in my work. Nothing major. My gear's gone to ground as the pressure mounts. Need some inspiration. To the library. I have like what, one book, Welsh Art of Strategy. Yeah. Where is the Welsh Art of Strategy? Do I have it? That's the thing, I don't know if I could... Like, these little things, I like the idea of having my little pedestal with the fucking Welsh Art of Strategy in it. I'm not... Must be a child to equip. There's inventory artifact. Oh, so it's a little toy for a child. Okay. Can I not... How old... It's a fucking toy horse. You don't have to be... I feel like a 2-year-old can play with a toy horse. Fuck it, your sister can have it. No, can she not? No. You just do it if you want. Can I use its leaves? No, you're just having you're not getting rid of... My father made that book. Kind of. Where is the Welsh Art of Strategy? Is it just... Do I just have a library with it in? Or did I put it on display? Yeah, I put it on display. It's next to the... It's here. In the courtroom. Where's the court artifacts? The Welsh Art of Strategy. Underneath the banner of my dynasty. What do you actually do? Would you give me prestige, martial lifestyle experience? It's actually not that bad. Prestige is always nice. But obviously, I want Jesus powers. That's when the masterpiece is finished. Modest compilation of Welsh architecture, both current and historical, flush, plain, marginal, and informative illustrations. The cover is wood that's been painted to display prestige and stewardship lifestyle experience. Oh my god. The Welsh are truly a cultured people. Let's put that in the court. Why does everyone just want to write books? Actually, I was going to say, oh, I get some money and I might have someone make some furniture for me. But... no. But I've obviously got to save to go to Al-Kabar. My lord, my honor, local merchant has copied the community books. Yeah, don't have the money, it sounds like a you problem. Did you make him fucking leave? No. Yeah, I want. Fine, if you fucking kill Skeletor, then I am cutting off your head. This is what happened. So he was educated by his sister Skeletor, and then because of that, he took a very different approach to the faith. Or something like that. I have no idea how you're supposed to do this. I actually Google a strategy. That's what I'm actually going to do right now. I'm going to Google CK3 Reform Faith Strategy and not get distracted. Mahapal sometimes likes to test boundaries. Often avoid suspicion. Sweet to me now. Charming. Okay, that's a good trait to have. Actually, I'll just leave the game running so you have something to look at that's not just me fucking looking down at my phone. I'm not good at this. CK3 Reform Faith Strategy. Right, I'm just gonna go on this is a Reddit guide. Oh, my acquaintance. Oh, the betrothed of Skeletor's dead. Oh, what a shame. She doesn't have to marry an old man, who I told her to marry for the purposes of having a strong army. Wait, let's check if I could get anyone good matrimonially. No. Seriously, someone that actually holds land, maybe? Yeah, not good enough. And he's only 18. Still 13 years age difference, but you know. Theology focus. Educate your children and when they are trained to virtue. Make sure you're caught Chaplain. I guess, yeah, I should probably 18 learning. Alright, you have the best learning. And you're just gonna go full on piety. Have high learning. And have a spouse focus on books. Yay. Holy sites is the other thing. I don't actually know what holy sites we have. I was going to say Jerusalem's definitely one of them. Mecca and Medina. It's basically the opposite. I think it's probably one in Iberia. Cordoba. Again, a thing I say weirdly. I can't actually think of that many there would be for it. It's like maybe one in... No, none in... down here. Orthodox. So I guess because the Coptic... I was going to say Coptics, it's going to be down here. It's going to be Jerusalem, Alexandria, and Antioch. Do we not have one in Antioch? I guess we are all different branches of Islam, so we consider different parts important, except for we all agree Jerusalem, Mecca and Medina. I thought someone would have one in Antioch. No, not Antioch. Alright, no one gives a fuck about Antioch. I was gonna say, okay, Baghdad makes sense. The Sinai, okay. Go on pilgrimages. The Prophet perk gives you a discount. I don't know how to get the Prophet perk. Unless I just become Muhammad. Alright, I'm just gonna leave that there. Wait, can I build like fucking... is there like a church I can build that gives me plus for piety? No. Ew. That guy took my steward role. He's actually not half bad at it, to be fair. Actually, in terms of skill, better than my other vassals. The chance is not very good. Place you with that guy. Even though you're not actually really doing anything. Oh, for fuck's sake, why do I... Stop having so many fucking miscarriages. Sleep with that one instead. You're actually pretty good. And I would say that a thing that it's more important for... Oh, profit there. Faith creation and reformation cost minus 50%. Okay, that's fucking class. Skeletor, you will be educated by probably Skeletor. Yeah, I think. So you're actually, are you like, yeah, you have your own little bit of land. Aw, I'm glad my sister's doing well. And he's just, yeah, he's just in it. She's actually in charge. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's always this one bit of fucking territory. Yeah, sure. Right, who are you? Bold empath, diligent, compassionate, and arrogant. Well, you're a lowborn, so you're not going to care about your family, are you? Good. You better... Why did I go to sleep with the hunchback? You're going to give me a weird child. Oh, the Welsh have finally figured out that horseshoes exist. I hope you know, by the way, that this episode is not finishing until I have a new faith. Holy shit! I'm a Chancellor! I'd rather be that, given I actually have higher book power than him. But still, I'm a Chancellor. Now would probably be a good time. What language does your court speak? Actually, sorry, there's a bit of... I have to close the blind a bit, because... Also, yeah, I am, like, Iranian. Okay, so I do speak the language of your court. Yeah, I know I am shirtless for this video. But, I don't know, I'm setting a thirst trap. Aww, Yasmin died. Oh, I didn't actually have that achievement. Not so feudal system. I'm guessing it's just for claiming a throne, isn't it? Use claim throne scheme successfully, yeah. Aww, Yasuman died. You had a position in my court, didn't you? Aptitude terrible, average, poor. Can I replace you with someone better? No. That's the thing, she gives me more piety than you do. Is there anyone who also would work as an antiquarian? Tamar? Yeah, you two are gonna... Yeah, I don't know why you both don't like me as much. I've just swapped your roles. Monthly piety plus. You can have it. I don't care. I want piety. So there are people against me. People want lower crown authority, and the peasants want stuff. All tiny little bits of land. Revoke the title. Fuck you. So actually, do I have a hook on him? No, he has a hook on me. Hook on Oh no, no, I'm gonna have to link that because I sung something. This is what I did fucking last episode. Because someone keeps on getting songs stuck in my head from musicals that I haven't even watched. You know who you are if you're watching, which you probably aren't. So I should look at my mic, which I've noticed that it is sideways, and I am currently like stroking it. And I wonder if you can actually hear that. So we either do Abu Bakr, Ali, Ali and then someone else, I'm guessing, and just no one. No, I don't want a head of the faith. Who can tell us how to worship Allah? Yeah, pluralist and a lay clergy. Sure, polygamous marriage. Divorce must be approved. Don't like bastards. Unrestricted marriage. Same-sex relations can be accepted. Fuck, I'm making... I am actually making Slanesh. Clerical gender, either. Sure. Clerical manager allowed. Temporal for so, yeah, sure. Christian syncretism. Wait, sadistic is bad? Well, that's... Because I was going to say, lustful is now going to be in that. Chaste, I think, is a sin now, yeah. No, I don't want sadistic. Callous and sadistic turns bad. No, we love... sadism. Holy shit, I can make cannibal... Oh my god, there are so many good things I could do. Oh yeah. I don't think there's anything that makes... sadism a virtue, but... I suppose this is sadism in the more literal sense, and not in the sense that I'm thinking of, where it's like just being kinky. I think that's covered in carnal exaltation. Skeletorism. Adjective would be a skeletorite. No, adjective... Well, oh no, that'd be skeletories. Me. Skeletories me. Would be a skeletorite. Many followers would be the skeletorites. Slanesh. We also worship Jesus and Muhammad. Right, actually it should be... We worship Slanesh, we also worship Jesus and Muhammad. That is basically it. Oh, and also... this one daughter. A doodad. That was thin. It's fine, I only need 5,000 more piety. But actually, if I, like... Oh, yeah, because that... 4K piety in however long you are to live. He wants a fucking position. Yeah, sure, you can. There you go, he's my jester. He's not like his father, that was opposed to bodyguards are good. Court musician sounds nice. Brother, my cup is empty. I'm just looking to see if there's anyone else that ups my my piety. No. This is all we're after. We're after religious purity. Something pious. Are you pious? No, just do it entertained, because it literally never fails. I have never seen that fail. Alright, there's a Liberty faction against the Sultan. Not gonna fight the Sultan yet, because he's way too strong. Oh wait, and that'll halve it, which will be a massive boon. I feel like we should have, if not Christian syncretism, I feel like my country should have, like, can I seduce you yet? I can! I feel like I should have, like, Hindu syncretism, considering I suppose they are more. You are like Muslims, aren't you? Yeah. But so many of my allies just being from India. Quarterly bellicosa. We're stoic. Which I guess kind of makes sense. The Welsh are a people that have they've kind of had to be stoic for a long time. If you didn't know, that's better, I would say. If you didn't know, the Welsh have not had the most fun history. We don't have to take concubines, so we can just do that. Because concubines are part of the religion. Oh my god, that is the ugliest outfit. I love it. Yeah. Arabic, like, army uniforms I think look cooler, so, yeah, names from both cultures. Continental European architecture, because I find it funny how we're in the middle. We can be in the middle of a desert and have just these, green fields, and yeah, fashion from both cultures, and I'd say from both coats of arms. And I've probably prepared that like 100 times, because basically as long as you are in that's fucking good diplomacy. um, but if you stay in the game, basically, it saves it. So, like, if I go back into religion, it has saved all the changes I've made, Skeletourism and all the Skeletorites we worship Slash. But if I close the game and come back, it will have changed. I'm sorry, I don't play... The way that I play games is very slow. I can't imagine it's the most fun to watch. Actually, no. That's not how you advertise a video. I imagine this is like... everyone loves all of my videos, and they're like, oh shit, this guy, he's fucking great. Love him. I wish he would have my children. Oh yeah, how much is it to go? Alright, I need 100 25. Which is annoying because I lose money whenever I'm at war. But that's also because some of these people are supposed to be paying me, and they are not. Alright. The fucking Indian hussars are on their way here. And I have to spend money on this. Ooh, you want to weave something? Yes. Thank you for putting your trust in me, my lord. Bagor smiles and continues. Your confidence is not misplaced, for I spent years practicing my techniques and woven some truly wonderful rugs and drapes. For you, though, I think tapestry would be best. A well-woven one can really command the attention of a room and say something about its owner. The only question is, what should the tapestry show? Abstract artistic beauty or the untamed beauty of nature? Is this Oliver into bestiality? I say this Oliver because my previous king was also called Oliver. I'm not saying I'm into bestiality just because I'm Welsh. Fuck off. Fuck it, we have to do the untamed beauty of nature now because I made a big deal about it. No, you're not allowed to come near me. What do I have here? I have stone quarries. I should probably build some, like a hill fort would probably be good. All this fucking land is hills anyway. This country that I have made would be a fucking pain in the arse to invade. Because it doesn't have a holding, it's a green field, and then everywhere else is like fucking desert fortress, and that place looks fucking beautiful. Oh, I want to go to the Middle East now. If I have any anyone that happens to live in Iran watching, not gonna ask, you know, my Iranian friend that I have. No, cause fuck her. But if I have any random viewers watching, if I have any random Iranian people that watch me, let me come round so I can please see your beautiful architecture, and only show me the beautiful parts. I don't give a fuck about your shitty looking areas. Oh my god, plus 2. Oh, yes. Plus 0.25 is what I should have said, not plus 2.5. I know what you're thinking, Oliver, you play this game on pause so fucking much, you'd never get anywhere. I know, that's why this mega campaign is gonna take fucking 3 years to make. And someone's raiding me. Who the fuck is raiding? Who raids in... I can't see the time because of my annoying thing. Oh wait, if I do this and I do move... Oh shit, what did I do there? I move me... No, why do you keep on... There we go. It's... I can't actually read it, I want to say it says 11:09. Oh yeah, also you get to see the weird way that I held the fucking keyboard, I forgot about that. So I'm writing a book is the thing, I've probably said this before. When you're not raiding me, you're raiding Corey. I suppose you're raiding my liege's realm. I don't give a fuck about my liege. And there's Stefan. I come before. Are you Welsh? Yeah. God of War, it looks skeptical at postcards of riding a donkey backwards. Let your knowledge bless the court. He rode a donkey backwards into my courtroom and I was just like, yes, welcome. Rick Hill Specialist, this is because I'm Welsh, yeah. The Welsh are at home in the hills and the valleys where they herd their animals and fill the fine hours. They're sure just skilled herders who would do just as well guiding an army. I wouldn't trust a Welsh farmer to guide my army. No offence, any Welsh farmers watching. Oh, fuck off. You damaged my horse. Yeah. My fellow prisoner skeletal always, but when it's blowing, let's get this shit in the god odds, that's not the skeletal attack. That's all prisoner else. Well, at least she got out. This is a thing I forgot to factor in, is the fact that first time I've been online for days, but I know better. I can feel them watching me, sizing me up, evaluating my fears and weaknesses. Every sound tells me their presence. Yes! You are possessed! Just like your father before you. So what have you done? Reduce my crown authority. Oh, that's a pain in the arse. Yeah, bro. First off, why aren't you pumping... Oh, it might be because you're gay. I was going to say, why aren't you pumping out any kids? Yeah, I kind of didn't think about the gay part. But still, like... Okay, fine. Yeah, are any of my courtiers in prison? Flock of robmen busting my throne, searching the floor and overrooting everything for chairs, certain but with falls to cover the headless great elements with decapitated as part of the prophecy. Allah gave him a birth. So often outside the face, head started running away, being chasing through. Boom! scared of cult. A cult. Colt 45. Mr. Staggerly. What? Actually, how do you get the kidnapping focus? That was a bad expression. That one. Okay, it's an intrigue. Because I was thinking if I kidnap people, I could ransom them. You had a kid! And you named him after me. Or our dad. Oh my god! That's so cute! I've studied the Bretonic language for many moons. This is how I firstly first used Bretonic security. It allows to speak of Shaz Turkic. That's cute. I'm gonna learn your language now. I'm gonna learn Shaz Turkic. Just because you did that. Ooh, that's a thing. If Tegan dies, that bit of land goes to me. Which would be a weird exclave that I would hate to defend in EU4 because I'm over here and I have just a tiny spot of India. Yeah, my Chancellor. Honestly, I don't care what position. All I care is you don't become my Alamar. Never a peasant supposed to serve their lord. Yeah, I'm not that scared of you. No offence. And this is the annoying thing, is I can't even ransom you. I want to get profit as soon as I can. Whoops. I hit N instead of... No, I hit C instead of space. C for character, as that was the character finder screen that you can use to find whoever you want to seduce next. Oh wait, that guy's in my prison. Do people being in my... Oh wait. I assume I'll sleep with you. See, you can't ransom them for any money, but what you can do is convert them to your religion and make them a new member of your army, and then when you have a child, they might actually like them and not have a grudge for you, taking them prisoner. But, the other option is, like, torture and murder them or something. No, that costs prestige. This man is a pillar of the faith. You should all strive to be like Oliver. A gay Muslim. Spy Master. No, that's like the one role I don't want you to have. Although you don't actually hate me that much. No. Shit. I don't know what I was going to say there. Fuck me. I was going to say, why does anyone watch these? But no one does, so I don't even have to. Right, we're gonna kill some kids. I know I don't have to, and this costs me money, but sometimes you gotta spend money to kidnap people to make money. How long is this? Fuck me, this is a long recording. But I said I'm going until I get a new faith. Have fun! Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay, so that'll reduce it to like 3,000. Said like that's not an absolutely inordinate amount of time. But it's fine. I will fucking evolve this faith if it's the last thing I do. No. That's literally all I care about, is something giving me piety. Sorry I didn't read the flavor text. I probably should have. I'm sorry, everyone. Oh, yeah, we're insignificant, which is an increase. But, yeah, more faith. What's this wall? That's actually... Oh, I might have a new fucking... Might have a new liege. But I care not for the petty foibles of emperorhood. For now. I only care about proving my dedication to the Lord. Allah. Oh, actually, I completely... Something in me just glossed over the fact that my wife's pregnant. Fuck yeah, more kids. Do you know what more kids means? More alliances. Oh, am I a bad person for just looking at children as objects to sell off to... Another pregnancy. Objects to sell off as, you know, bartering material. I don't think so, because I'm just being... It's historical accuracy is all I'm doing here. He says, while playing as a highly religious, homosexual Welsh Muslim in northern Iran. You know them, they were very famous. I don't care, I just want money. Look. Show me money. Wait, why am I going across the... Oh, wait, is that the capital? No, the capital's up there. It's fine. I'll just kidnap some kids so I could sell them back to their parents. I know, it's also, yeah, you don't need to comment on how my body looks. I don't care. It'll hurt my fifis. I don't know, I'm not really thinking about the fact that I am currently... We have Oliver and Moazan. Now, time to sell you off to a random woman. You're not my firstborn son, therefore I do not care about you. Okay. 2000 then. That's better. Steward. You are the best one. Aren't you are you the guy that used to bully me? I don't know. How's that Persian cultural acceptance coming along? 6%. Not that bad. I suppose it probably would take generations of being Welsh to kind of... Wait, what did I accidentally click something? Houses. It's subjects. Nice little Bill Wirtz reference there for you, which you might not be able to hear. I don't actually really know what gets picked up on that microphone. Sorry, the microphone, as I said, is currently on its side. Can I link back up? And a daughter. Isabel's actually quite a nice name, a good Welsh name. Yes, that one. Reinfeldt. I'm very lucky that a lot of my children are very smart. You want to do matrimonial? No. That set of alliances now, though. Look. Has embraced the tradition. Well done. We have embraced the tradition. It means maritime mercantilism is the tradition we have embraced. New perk for the learning lifestyle. Damn. Alright. We're getting there. We're getting there. Soon I will be able to unite Christians and Muslims. Yeah, what's it mean when it says Eastern? Because does Eastern mean like Tengriism and what does it mean like, or does it mean all of them? Like all of this shit? So like, yeah, that's one thing. Because they're all, I guess, a lot of faiths like Tengriism aren't as prone to despising each other. Or we could go with Jews. Those things the Jewish Torah is undeniable. Yeah, it's kind of the basis for all of our books. Yeah, I'm sorry that this series is going to take forever and this video is going to be inordinately long, currently sitting at an hour and 54 minutes. No, I'm still not letting you educate my son. I'm not demanding a single... How much land do you control? Shiz. But your lieges. First of all, convert. Yeah, sure, whatever. Well, yeah, you control a mosque, and I don't think mosques really can get inherited by... because it's not an actual, like, bit of land as such. Yes. I don't know if you get to see when I accidentally misclick on the thing at the bottom. Because, ah, you beautiful, beautiful woman. Aww. But I did learn his language, just to be nice. Another pregnancy. For a gay guy, he's pumping out kids. And they're not adopted. Yeah. He's gay, but he's really fulfilling his fucking marital duty. Serve me well. Ah, lovely. Love me some court grandeur. Yeah, let's hold court. Who wants to show up? Approaches, young man in tow. My acquaintance, Penwithig. 60 on returning you in my furry. No, he'll be my bodyguard. Disgruntled Alma Goret. This time's worth this is. Yeah, no, it's mine. I gave that land to. Well, my dad did. Powerful merchant says, yes, my lord, stammers, I am Davith, representing the Scrum Traders of Legend of his Timor. What does he have to say? Yes, he paid me. Brilliant. My acquaintance, Farouk, died. Oh, shit. The betrothed of Reinfeld. Welcome to the wonderful world of weird Welsh names. Before anyone signs any peace, did I kidnap anyone? No, I didn't. That's a shame. Again, I'm sorry how long this video is going to be. Position need to pay homage. I don't care about that. I'm going to Mecca. Actually, one thing. Notify me when the decision becomes available, please. 11:21. Sorry, this is how I have to check the date. 11:13. Okay. We're under attack. Fuck it, fend them off, you coward. Nope, you got stabbed. Rest of Zakari's no fantasy into insults and Shevan's fan of my guest patron, a particularly scathing roast. Your obnoxious churl, your bothersome nature and cold-heartedness, and legendary had perfectly wonderful evening with good company up to now, you philanderer. There's a by shut tongue. His face is red, he knows what I'm watching. So he manages some pained laughter. Yeah, don't be upset. Now, why you upset? I'm not. It's alright that you want to fight. You have a hunger. It's just like you when I was younger. Meet more and more fellow pilgrims, manners, places, when Soulholder, is that you? Oh, my sister, Princess Kristin! It's good to see you. You're not my twin, are you? I forgot which one is the twin. Oh yeah, it was Alan. It was Alan and you. As much as I want to be your friend, I need religious points. And I must pray alone. For more moon power. About 7 times around the Kaaba, searching about something, circuit place the palace for Abraham, drank water from the Zamzam well, walked between Safa and Mars, and sacrificed to Allah. Next round I was going to cut my hair, trusting to shine either all off, but sensation is occasionally got to cut off only part when it's stage to take a lock. Plus 5 piety a month. Shaving it all off. Due days, I'm ready to complete the final ritual, say farewell to Mecca. Lose stress, gain piety, gain hygiene. Struggle and submission gives me day of submission. May I see your walls once again. And also, excuse me, at least for now, you have shaved yourself completely. When you get back, I'll give you like a bit of hair. Abu Bakr. The last one didn't last very long. He died off screen. When you get back, I'll give you a tiny bit of hair. The journey's been a long one. It's good to be home. Okay, welcome back. You can have very short hair, and I should probably pause the game so nothing happens in the background. And a short beard. Well, numerous attempts to crown my favourite not going to is big ass who has some interest in me. Do I have a hook on him, or does he have a hook on me? I have a hook on him. If anything, yeah, fuck it, we can be friends. Pay homage or petition liege. I could petition him to give me a council seat. I'm guessing it didn't work. Is there a Royal Council on this matter? No, yes. Okay, I tricked him into giving me a council appointment, which gave me steward. I would still rather be Grand Olamar, but who cares? I get tax from it. Right, next thing gives me profit. I still love my thing being, how the fuck did we get here? I am under halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Whoa. Poor and needy always welcome in the mosque. Begging North Britannic North Iran has become famous for his generous nature and its charity. Okay, yeah, cool. And we'll make it, I swear. Why? Living on a prayer, living on a prayer. Yeah, reforming culture was harder than I thought it would be. From many things watching stars I've been with my own eyes, what I've only heard of before. Stars move at different speeds, and first they coalesce at different times, but seemingly large groups, depending on which celestial sphere they belong to. Indeed, with with the right calculation, one can even predict their movement. While Lamar does not approve, of course. Leave the skies be the celestial realm is for the clergy to know. You're right, I should focus on earthly matters, just because that's the religious thing to say. This is actually, that is another question. Can I start a claimant faction, and can I pick me to be the claimant? I can. Okay, cool. That's for future Oliver to do. Be it this Oliver or this Oliver. Be it Prince Mahpal. Sure. Oh my god, my back hurts. I shouldn't have. I've been sitting here for way too long trying to fucking... You know what, I don't even care if you're bad at it. Skeletor, I want you to have a position. My devotion to gaining devotion so I can worship Allah in my own special way is really crippled my back. I don't get how this works, because so he's not my vassal. His old Persian band of Tabriz, but he doesn't have any land. So he would just become my vassal. Alright, sure, lost one, then I get to be alone. I don't care about your stress. It makes you less fertile. I mean, your fertility has been... I'm gonna say it. You are surprisingly fertile for a homosexual. Can you not speak Iranian? Yeah, you can. Why do you need... Oh, I guess it's someone to teach it more in general. No. That's actually a thing. I do need to get my children learning language. Fuck it, Nard, you can do the job. It's not got a nice kind of shit name, but children. So all of my children just speak Welsh. Oh, please don't fucking siege my land. I don't give a fuck about my liege. Fine, fuck it, as long as you don't do anything about my faith. Okay. Missing 256, that's like nothing. That's like, yeah, an event worth. Please don't kidnap anyone. That's actually, yeah, that would be a pain in my ass. Where's the declare neutrality option? In which I say... I don't care about this war. Okay. One of quotes passages from the Quran, holy virtues, should prove I paid attention, which complements his personality. What's your personality description? Evil zealot. Okay, zealous, shy, callous. Moderation, I guess. There we go. And of course they just kidnapped a fuck ton of people and stole my crown. Oh, you fucker. What's your prowess? 12. What's mine? 5. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight you for it. Alright, can I please have, like, my fucking children back? Yeah, I'll just give you my fucking IOU. Yeah, can I also have my other son back? And also my sister, and 2 of my wives. Yeah, IOU. That everyone. No, I don't really want to pay homage to my liege. My liege, I kind of want his things. And by his things, I mean his empire. 114. We're so close. Also, I still want my fucking crown back. He's 6 and I'm 5. The victor will keep or gain the artifact. We'll lose the artifact and no, I'm not losing my claim on it. I'm just going to steal it from you. Thank you very much. What's happening? Something to give me court grandeur. Do my Michelle? I was gonna say you sound Italian or Greek. He's Greek. On his way to some holy site or something. Things are in that showing with generosity. Persecute, some kinds of you. Basically, really nice guy giving money. Fuck it, I'll give some money away. I could get some more servants, some nicer lodgings, some better fashion. Take us up to like level 5. It would be more expensive, but you know. Lavish food, stylish fashion, knitting lodgings, and some servants. What's the point in a court if it's not as nice? Yeah, which of my people have you kidnapped? My back's cold from going behind me. My hands are also very cold. Ooh, introduce a new fashion at the court. Fuck it, yeah, we're doing it. I'm, yes! More kids. You're the so sexually active with women for a gay man. Oh my god. The further you travel, the more piety, more Admiral Piet you gain. I didn't realise this fucking thing existed, the thing that halves the cost, profit. That really is fucking integral into actually making a change in that. Alright. Because my court grandeur can't be... if it's still expected to be level 1, yeah. I'm 4 levels above, so plus 2 prestige, plus 0.6 more. Opinion, vassal opinion. Yeah, basically people fucking like me because I'm... because I'm cool. They're like, damn, this guy has a really fucking nice courtroom, which we did not expect. But it is quite nice. I like the carpet. Remember that guy who I paid to build me a carpet and then fucking died? Oh, I remember that. I'm definitely not salty about a man dying. And I get a lot of money from being a steward, which I think is what I'm best at. And I'm a good steward and a good I'm smart. Yeah, sure, you can name our child. 7 kids. You have the same amount of children as your dad, and he wasn't even gay. Both the Sultan held in high esteem by a liege, however, when it comes to handing out titles on the one personal review. Basically, who'd try and illustrate that Allah really favours me. Or, yeah, we work together, because I don't like our Sultan. I don't like the guy in charge. Just declare war for my claims, which is everything. That's a lot of debt. I suppose you can look. Is there anyone here that's not betrothed? Are any of my children not betrothed to someone? You are. Well, now that we've got some new allies, we're very in debt. Look at you, deep in debt, stinking drunk, pitiful. Devil take the hindmost. Dear Christine must choose tonight. Is she yours or mine? Is he more you or me? Devil take the hindmost. Okay, I'm so close. 11:21 again. Sorry, 11:17. Yeah, it's like 4 years. What we're gonna do? Actually, I just want to check how long I've been recording for. 2 hours 20 minutes. It's gonna take forever to fucking upload. Never mind. Someone wants to be sponsored. Adventure inspiration. I don't know what that means. You're doing it. I want to make my own thing. I don't know what I'd want. Is more you or me? Devil take the hindmost. Because then I can be emperor. Okay, this is going to be how we end the video. Clerical gender either. Is there anything else that I have enough? Can I accept deviancy? No. Oh wait, I can... Oh no, I don't want to criminalise it. Everything be shunned. Yeah, no, marriage like that. Actually, yeah, I should check. Yeah, I won't be able to add anything for like 25. But... create skeletorism. Oh wait, let me check. Christian Arcanal Exaltation. We're hot pink. We're actually going to be called the Skeletories. I'm not going to be fucking Skeletories, mate. As much as that would be funny. Your old faith will consider you astray. Create a new faith. Skeletor is my new player heir. It's not a cult. And yeah, there we go. I've made a new religion. Lustful, temperate, generous, just, and compassionate. Oh, it's way too close to orthodox. The Muwaladi clergy have lost their way, can no longer be trusted to guide us. To remedy this, I've gathered a select group of imams together to discuss the future of our faith. These Skeletories imams are encouraging cooperation and tolerance, even towards non-believers, and encourage adherents to indulge in the desires of the flesh and live their lives to the fullest. The burgeoning movement has decided not to instate a religious head, preferring instead to let each imam determine what teachings are appropriate to their own mosque. The world will see that Allah favours us. So, new religion. Remember how I got everyone to convert to that old religion? In retrospect, yeah, this was a shame. Because now I need you all to convert to the new one. Did you convert? You converted with me. What about my other? No, you didn't. You didn't. Well, I guess you weren't even worshipping my religion in the first place. Please? No, you don't. You don't want to go to the new one. Good. I hope all of my children are. And now I have a woman as my player heir, which is fine because women are now equal. Now we're going to start a claimant faction for the Seljuk Empire, and that is where I'm leaving it. I got a new achievement, which I'm guessing, yeah, it's not a cult. There we go. New faith, new me. So, again, didn't crash. I just really had a hankering to play CK3 this morning, and so I did, for way longer than I thought I would. Because I got really bogged down in wanting to create that new religion. Alright, thank you for watching.